bad, by the way. Because our mind is a camera. Have I said this recently? I feel like I've said this recently. Schizophrenic people are a lot more aware of this. But the rest of the world isn't schizophrenic. So sad, isn't it? So sad that you guys can't see the truth. But yeah, I mean, that's why you're fucked. You're totally fucked. So it's like when something's happening to me, I notice it. I pay a lot of attention to it. Apparently, when things happen to other people, they don't notice it at all. It's just something I've noticed, paying attention to other people. I feel like I know more about their experience than they do, but I realize how arrogant that sounds. But it's like, no, they really don't fucking pay attention, dude. They don't. If they did, this world would be better. The proof is in the pudding. The pudding is fucking everywhere. People don't pay attention. And by the time they get around to it, it's way too late to do anything about it. I mean, here's the thing. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. So all the stuff people are talking about now, with the AI, Soylent Green, the food, the medicine, the air, all this shit, it's been happening. It's fucking been happening, dude. I feel like this is the tail end. But I don't know if that's true, though. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Because a lot of people say we're, like, in the tribulation or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to have fun. Like, we're in the tribulation, like, we gotta enjoy it, you know? I know that sounds crazy, but, like, if you're of God, and you are a follower of Jesus Christ, then you gotta rejoice in that. Because you're still, like, living in this world. So, like, if God banished Satan from the kingdom and he sent all his angels down here to earth, right? So he runs this earth, dude. But if we still believe in God, if we trust in God, then yeah, we're the temple. So Satan can do whatever Satan wants to do with his little underlings. His underlings. But that's why the world sucks. That's why everything's so shitty. It's because, like, you have really bad shitheads running everything. And yeah, they're influencing a lot of stupid people, a lot of gullible people. And they're not bad, but they're influenced to do bad things. They're not bad, they're just not good. You know, a lot of people just aren't good. They're not virtuous. So if you're not a virtuous person, you will be convinced to do bad. And you'll also be convinced that it's not a big deal at all. And if you are virtuous, then you can see the good in the bad. And you can try to salvage it. It's one of the cool things about being a believer and not a deceiver. And I got a sense of humor about all of it, so I don't give a fuck if you think I'm an idiot. You know? It doesn't fucking matter anyway. Like, what if I am an idiot? So what? It's like the stupidest thing I ever did was believing in God. That's what's crazy to me about it. It's like people do really dumb shit all the time. You're gonna harp on believing in some imaginary sky dude? Like, whatever. Why do you care? Those are somebody's beliefs. You know? really do believe that, like, people are just telling themselves a story anyway. That's why I talk about narcissism a lot, because I think that narcissism really is, like, I don't want to say it's the root of all evil, but I kind of sort of think that it is, because it's like, people say that it's money. No, it's not money. Money is just a currency. Money's the way of the world, you know? It's a lot like slavery. You're not going to get rid of it. You just got to get used to it. You got to find ways to do it in a way that makes sense. I'd rather be a slave to God. I'd rather be a slave to virtue. That doesn't make sense to people that don't have that inclination, you know? They think that you're just wasting a bunch of time and you're not having all the fun that you could have. You think I'm not having fun? Come on, man. I'm yelling. Like, that's how you know you're having fun, is like you're yelling. You guys, I get to get new tags tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? Thelonious, you get new tags. He's like, I don't care. They're just like the old ones. He knows. He's a smart car. Like, way smarter than the smart cars. Because he was made in 2005. Okay? Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna play one little thing. So I say... Oh no, you don't want to do that sound. I'm gonna go back to the flute, because I really like the flute. Thank God for every good thing that I have. I thank God for whatever talent. I never saw myself as gifted. Something inside of me that could eventually be prosperous if I let it. So I watered it consistently, and it grew and grew and grew. So afraid, and then I realized that my fear really didn't make any sense, considering all of the things I was up against in my own head. All of the judgment and ridicule that I knew I would surely get, I could forget because it is wrong. And see, when you have that deeper understanding of the way that things actually are and the way people haven't worked on themselves, so they don't even know what they're saying. It won't affect you. Because you know they're full of shit. Most of these motherfuckers are all ego. That's why they don't even know what they believe in. If they believe in anything at all, I don't think that they do, but why get offended when they're the one that's really offended? Yeah, 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 yeah. Go ahead, shit on everything. That makes me strong. My God is so big, my God is so big, my God is so big, he can squash you with his little pinky. Because I know that, because I feel this, the way I feel this. All the words are just petty shit. Insults or compliments, and that weapon is actually a tool, and the tool is actually a weapon. You don't see it, you'll never see it. So be it. You don't deserve to see the truth, do you? If the truth isn't revealed to you, you don't deserve it. You're just not meant for it. Some days I accept this quite easily, and other days I fight it and rage about it, as if raging about it's going to change anything. But I think that's just natural reaction, and I'm not really the type to be reacting. I'm always internalizing. That's why social networking is so evil, because it's training people to not internalize things anymore. They're just saying whatever they want to say. They're not holding anything back. They're not thinking to themselves, do I need to say that? Probably not, probably not. You could have held that one back. Probably not, probably not. You have jumped off the track. But who gives a fuck? Everybody loves to self-destruct in a mirror, ha 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 ha. In a mirror, ha 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 ha. The joke is on you. The joke is on you. The joke is always on you. We're being cold. We're being cold. We're being prodded and pulled in every which direction. consciousness like it's a plague or some shit. It's true. It's easier to notice somebody else's personal flaws than to notice them in yourself. And I get it. I really do.